Hey pal one, welcome to your reading to see how this person would view you if you were to ever meet them. So this could be about absolutely anyone. This could be about someone that you know through social media, because a lot of people have people that they meet on social media that they don't live near. This could be a celebrity, this could be someone that you know online or know of online. This could be long distance family that you've never met but that you're in contact with or that you know about. Whatever. How would this person view you if they were to meet you? Okay, we got Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch, Count Your Blessings. Okay. And we also got Mirror, Treat Your Body Like the Palace It Is. Why am I feeling like this person would know something about just like a very difficult time that you've had in life? This person would view you as someone who has been through a lot, or someone who doesn't have much. Someone who doesn't have much, and someone who is grateful for what they do have. With this Mirror card, I feel like this person would see, however, that this energy of you not having much doesn't really affect you in terms of your internal world. Like, it doesn't affect your happiness. You seem like a very happy, carefree person, someone who's comfortable within themselves, someone who has peace of mind as well. I'm hearing as well someone who knows themselves. So you're giving me the energy of someone who either lives a very difficult life or you don't have much in life, like materialistically, but that doesn't affect your mood or your state of mind. You're still very much content and happy, most of all with yourself, but with your life as well. So I feel like a lot of you are asking about a celebrity in this pile, because I feel like what's being highlighted is the little that you do have, but the happiness that you have regardless of that. So this could be a kind of like a wealthy person who does have a lot of money, but they're not the happiest person, you know. What else? So yeah, they'd immediately see that difference between the both of you. Then we got Focus on Higher Truths. So in terms of how this person would view you, they would view you as someone who's very wise. Like, I feel like they would view you as someone who sees the bigger picture. You don't just see the physical realm or the material realm or like surface level things. You see past that. You see the non-physical things. You pay attention to that the most within your life. I feel like that's how this person would view you. Then we got Red, Forgive. So this person could know about some type of issues that you have with family, I'm picking up on. This person would view you again as someone who has a lot to cleanse in terms of your family or your upbringing or your roots in some type of way, or just someone who has a lot to work through in regards to those areas of your life. This person would view you as someone who is in the process of forgiving a lot of people for a lot of different things. Someone who's working through a lot internally. Yeah, this person would view you as someone who pays more attention to the internal world, into what's going on in terms of your mind and how you feel, instead of the material realm. Entrapment came out as the next card. So this person would view you as someone who's very restricted. Like, they would view you as someone who has a lot of I wouldn't even call them boundaries, but just like strict standards or expectations put onto you, and they would view you as someone who's trapped by things like that. But it's almost like they can tell that you don't want to abide by these standards or these rules, but you feel like you have to, or you feel like you're chained to them in some type of way. But they see like an energy in you that's very much opposite to, I guess, what's traditional, or they just feel like a rebellious energy from you as well. They view you as someone who sees... Okay, how am I supposed to explain this? They view you as someone who abides by a lot of restrictions and rules and expectations, but you don't want to. You're conscious of what you're doing though. It's like you're playing the game and you're still finding a way to be rebellious in some type of way. So I don't know what that's about. But yeah, that's how they would view you. What else? You got sage, harmony, acceptance, and patience. Yeah, again, the energy of the sage, very wise energy. They view you as someone who they can learn a lot from, or someone who just expands their mind with whatever it is that you talk about, or with how you say things. They do view you as someone with a lot of wisdom, and they view you as someone who's also very unassuming. Like, I don't think you are someone who's very extroverted, or I don't think you don't try and put yourself out there from this person's perspective. You're very passive in energy, but you do this intentionally. It's like this person views you as someone who collects information about people, places and things as you're around those things or those places or those people. And this is how you keep harmony in some way. Like you're very mutable. You're able to change. You are able to adapt. This person would see you as a very adaptable person, because you sit back and you pay attention to, like, you read the room. Yeah, this person would realize and notice about you that you read the room and you know how to adapt no matter who you're around or no matter what energy you're in. You're also very accepting of other people, because you understand other people, even people who are very, very different to you. You understand them. And this person may be very different to you, but you understand them. Or you would if you were to meet them. Yeah. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys, Power 1. That's a pretty interesting energy. Quite interesting. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye. Hi, Power 2. Welcome to your reading to see how this person would view you if they were to ever meet you. So this could be about absolutely anybody, a celebrity, a long distance online friend, anyone that you know or know of that you haven't met yet. So let's see what comes out. How would this person view you if they were to meet you? We got Fairy of the Divine Hand, Intoxication, Distorted View, Overindulgence. Why am I feeling like for a lot of you, you'd meet this person in a time, like maybe in a bar or a club, when you've been drinking or when you've been smoking something, if you get what I mean, or when you're under the influence of something. I feel like most of you would be drinking though. If you don't drink, this person would view you, they wouldn't have an accurate, clear view of you for some strange reason. Maybe they'd be under the influence. So either both of you would be, only one of you would be, I don't know, but there's something here about a distorted view, not being able to see you clearly if they were to ever meet you. We got out trick-or-treating, we are here. So yeah, I'm feeling celebration energy. So a lot of you would meet this person in a club or a party. I'm hearing festival for some of you. Concert, I don't know, somewhere that people are celebrating or having a good time. Trick-or-treating though. Yeah, there's something about energy, like tricky energy being here, the energy of trickery. Something being trickery and therefore not allowing this person to see you clearly. I don't know if there'd be other people involved, because in this card about trick-or-treating, there are 3 people. So I don't know if this person would be told something about you. There's also multiple eyes on this Fairy of the Divine Hand card. So I don't know if this person would have been told something about you by other people that would distort their view of you, cloud their judgment of you. Let's get some more cards about this, because this is interesting. Anger and resentment came out. Ooh. Okay, some of you could know this person. Some of you could have history with this person. And for others of you, you'd have history, or you'd know as a mutual one of their friends. And whatever went down between you and them, there's anger and resentment still lingering here. So whether this is them having anger and resentment, I don't think it would be them. It would be someone around them. For some of you, it could be them. Maybe they would have anger and resentment towards you if they were to see you again. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, this is someone who you've already had history with in some type of way. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what else comes out. We got create boundaries. This person would view you as someone... Okay, maybe they'd view you as the person who's holding on to anger and resentment. Because this person might also view you as someone who wants to create boundaries with them. There's a lot of masks here as well, and multiple cards. People not wanting to show their true identity or their true face. I feel like they'd view you as someone who's putting up a mask, like someone who's pretending to be someone that they're not. Deep down, they'd feel like you're very angry and resentful towards them. But you're being tricky. Like, they'd view you as someone who's trying to wear the mask of someone who's, you know, calm, friendly. And so that's why they wouldn't be able to have a clear view of you as well. Like, they, yeah, this is an interesting energy. This is a bit weird. Please let me know if this resonates, because this is throwing me for a loop. We've got Two of Swords as well coming out. Literally the card about keeping up boundaries. Like, this is literally my no card, Two of Swords. They view you as someone who's rejecting them in some type of way, or just putting up strong boundaries around them. Like telling them energetically or through your body language or something like that. Something non-verbal, that you don't want them around you. Then we got nature / all natural. What's that in relation to? Let's get a clarification card. 8 of Wands. There's something about you having a very natural demeanor. With this 8 of Wands clarifying the all natural card. Okay, let me get another clarifier for this, because this is confusing me. We got 4 of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles. I feel like there's the energy of you moving quite fast here, like you not even really paying attention to them with this 8 of Wands. But you're in your natural habitat with something in this situation. This could be you at work, if they were to meet you at work while you're at work. 4 of Pentacles can also be a card about being very closed off as well. But with the 8 of Pentacles here, this is about hard work. So yeah, I feel like you wouldn't even really pay much attention to them. It's almost like they'd view you as someone who's overlooking them, moving past them, not even bothering to stop and talk to them. You know, like you just be focused on whatever tasks you'd need to do. I feel like for a lot of you, you definitely could meet this person while you're working. while you're taking care of some type of business. Okay, then we got say what you mean. Ooh, with that I heard confrontation. So I feel like, okay, you would definitely be someone that creates boundaries with this person, at least from their perspective. Or maybe this is just the energy that you'd have towards everyone in the room. But I feel like I'm hearing localized. So I feel like this energy would be directed towards this person or people that this person is with. But I feel like with this say what you mean card, a confrontation would eventually happen and you'd say the honest truth about something. So they'd view you as someone who's quite confrontational, someone who's ready to speak their mind, for sure. Yeah, I feel like this is someone who you have like bad blood with, or like maybe someone that they are with has bad blood with you. I don't know. We also got Watchtower of the North, winter. This person would view you as someone who's being very cold in this situation. In whatever situation that you meet them in, they view you as someone who's being very, very cold. Icy. Distant. We got Five of Swords, literally, which is the card about verbal conflict, arguments. It can be also a card about bullying sometimes. Just harsh words. Yeah, this person, they view you as a very cold person. You definitely could have words with this person and you could say some very heavy hitting shit. Yeah, you could be very mean and harsh to this person. At least that's how they would view whatever it is that you say. But you know, this could be the type of person who you might speak the truth to, and simply because the truth hurts, they're seeing you as someone who's being mean to them. That could also be the case here, especially if you're dealing with someone who victimizes themselves a lot. But yeah, one last card. How would this person view you if they were to meet you? Narcissistic came out. Covert, narcissistic, and stalking in real life. What the hell is that about? Let's clarify this stalking in real life card. The Three of Pentacles. This is giving me such a heavy energy of work, like workplace energy. But this narcissistic covert card that came out, this person would view you as a narcissistic person who can hide their narcissistic traits, which kind of makes sense because I was seeing a lot of those masks earlier on. Yeah, like I said, this person would feel like you're not actually showing your true self. They could feel like you are a narcissist, a covert narcissist. The stalking in real life card being clarified by the Three of Pentacles. It's like, this person could view you as someone who is always popping up somewhere, especially if it's at a workplace. Maybe this is you at their workplace. Maybe that's where you could meet them, at their workplace. And they could feel like you're constantly popping up there. Or they could feel like, how else could I interpret this in terms of how they view you? That's really the only message that I'm getting from these two cards. They could feel like you're just always popping up somewhere that they frequent. They could feel like you're low-key stalking them. This person might be scared of you, you know. That's how I'm also feeling. For some of you, this person could be scared of you. For others of you, though, this person just feels like, I don't know, this person just feels like you're constantly there somewhere. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys, Pile 2. If this reading resonated, please let me know, and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye. Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading to see how this person would view you if they were to meet you. So this could be about absolutely anyone, a celebrity, someone that you know online, a long distance friend, long distance family member that you've never met, you know, whatever the case may be. So let's see, how would this person view you if they were to meet you? Let's see. Storm Angel, collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energies. Ooh, they would view you as someone who's very, very, very different to them. Someone who they wouldn't usually associate with or mix with. That sounds kind of... But yeah, there's something about a difference of beliefs, styles, attitudes, or energies. You two are just very, very, very different. That's how they would view you. Maybe from completely different backgrounds, completely different cultures, completely different, I don't even know, countries, I don't know. Then we've got the Thorns card. Weave together the crown you deserve. So they would view you as someone with a high self-esteem. Like they would view you as someone who puts yourself up on a throne, I guess you could say, a pedestal. But there's also something about you being very prickly. Maybe that's what this collision of energy is. This person would view you as someone who's kind of prickly, not necessarily mean or like rude or anything, but prickly. This is giving me... Okay, do you guys struggle with people thinking that like you're stuck up or bougie? Because this could be the case here. This could be what's happening here. Even if this person themselves is like a celebrity or something, they might just feel like you have that energy. Then we've got to listen to your intuition. So this person will view you as someone who's constantly like... It's almost like you're constantly having conversations with yourself. And you only listen to yourself, you know? And you also pay attention to what things mean. That's also something else that's sticking out here. This person would notice how you pay attention to the meaning of things and why someone said something or why someone did something. That could create some type of collision of energies as well. But in my opinion, this is just my personal opinion, when people are triggered by those of us who can read people very well or read situations very well, it's usually the people who have something to hide from us, you know, whether that's like negative intentions for us or whatever. So interesting. Then we got discover your life purpose. So they definitely view you as someone, they would view you as someone who's on their life purpose. Like you have a clear direction in life of where you want to go, what you want to do. They'd feel like whatever it is that you're doing, you're meant to be doing it. Like this is linked to your energy of feeling, I'm hearing self-importance, but it's not like in a bad way. Like you prioritize yourself, you value yourself, and you're also very quick to defend yourself if someone tries to like ever think that they can snatch that crown off of your head. They'll hurt themselves in the process. So that's how this person views you. But this is what your life purpose is linked to. Like there's something about you being in a field where you have to have that type of personality. You have to have that like boss-like energy or this like really thick self-esteem, you know. So yeah, how would this person view you? You got the 8 of Cups and the Knight of Swords. They'd view you as someone who keeps your distance from other people for the most part. There's an energy here of this person feeling like they can never actually catch you in some way. Like you're always either on the move or on the go, or you're always distracted with something else or someone else or something that you're doing. The Knight of Swords being here as well though, I'm seeing like laser focus. This person would view you as someone who's laser focused on something. Again, this is linking to whatever the industry or field that you're in that this person would know about you being in. I feel like this person would be able to be in a situation where they see you in that role of, you know, whatever you work as or whatever industry you're in, or yeah, something like that. Because they'd view you as someone who's very laser focused, so that would make it hard for them to actually have a one-on-one conversation with you, or, you know, catch you at a time when they can just chill. We got hand fasting union. How would this person view you? This person would actually fall in love with you. I'm not gonna lie. This is either on a romantic level or a platonic level or familial. Either way, this person would grow to love you a lot. They also view you as very loyal. There's something here about your loyalty being shown here. You could be very loyal to yourself or to a select few people. They'd want, there's this energy of this person wanting to bond with you. So it's like, for a lot of people, I think a lot of people would be intimidated by the energy that I'm picking up on in terms of how this person is viewing you. But this actually makes this person more intrigued by you, and it makes them want to get to know you even more. And I feel like they grow to love you a lot and like who you are as a person. Then we've got take off your mask. Yeah, so this person would want to see what's behind the mask, because they feel like this, how they're viewing you in this situation, it is you, but it's almost like a persona that you have, or something that you wear for the purpose of getting something done, or, you know, because you need to play a role for something. But they'd want you to take off the mask and like hang up the persona so that they can see who you are behind that, you know. Yeah, that's why they'd be more interested in you. Then we got the Queen of Wands. They'd view you as a very confident person, though. That's one thing for sure. Mask or not, they would see the confidence that you have within yourself. There's also something about you having a very fiery personality. You could be the type of person to talk back or talk shit to people. You know, if necessary. Like I think I said before, if someone tries to snatch the crown off your head that you know that you have, so in other words, if someone tries to come at you, tries to nag you, tries to make you feel low about yourself or something like that, you're gonna bite back. You're not just gonna take that lying down. That's how this person would view you if they were to meet you. We got, you need to cleanse yourself. What's this about? This is usually about spiritual cleansing. 10 of Swords. You need to cleanse yourself. Oh, okay. So this person would also view you as someone who's holding on to a lot of baggage from the past. That stems from people betraying you, being backstabbed. Maybe that's what they would link this mask or this persona that you wear to. Like they would put two and two together and realize that the reason why you have this demeanor of being so, you know, sure of yourself and whatnot is because people have tried to tear you down so many times in the past. That's also something that this person would figure out about you if they were to meet you. And they would feel like you're someone who needs to kind of like cleanse yourself of a lot of backstabbing and betrayals. Yeah, for sure. Then we got create boundaries. Yeah, this person would view you as someone who just keeps up boundaries with people, very to yourself, closed off. But regardless of this person would absolutely love you. Like this person would grow to love you a lot. You got Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, if you know anything about Queen of Swords energy, she doesn't play, okay? This person would view you as someone who's very honest, very direct, very blunt. No nonsense. You mean business. But then with that Queen of Wands being there as well, I feel like this person would also view you as someone who knows how to have a good time when you can. When it's the time for it. You would stand out in some way as well to this person. You'd definitely stand out. For some of you, you'd have an afro when meeting this person, and that's what would make you stand out, and that adds to your physical attractiveness, because the Queen of Wands is very physically attractive feminine. So yeah, you'd stand out for your hair for a lot of you. For some of you, it could be some glasses that you're wearing in this situation. They'd like your glasses and your hair. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys, pile 3. This person would actually have quite a favourable view of you. It's just they can tell that you're very closed off due to a lot of hurt and betrayal. So they'd feel like you need to, start unpacking that baggage, but they'd go to love you anyway. Again, this could be on a romantic level, a platonic level, a familial level, whatever the case may be. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys, Pile 3. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in my next reading. Check out the personal reading link if you're interested in those, and check out the Patreon. I'll be uploading a lot more on there.